thing I would like people to know about the work I do is the opportunities for insetting nature positive considerations into your business model. There's many ways in which companies can start to understand how they touch nature through that water, air, soil and habitats. And whether that be through buying things in, through procurement, through what they actually do, the operations and processes that that company partakes in, or in managing the waste streams, there'll be opportunities to inset nature positive actions which will hopefully make them more profitable, more marketable, and a sort of more responsible company within the context, the postcode in which they operate.
Okay, so could you just break that down a little bit? What do you mean by insetting? Where does that word come from?
Well, there's offsetting, which is to pay for someone else to do nature restoration, be that woodland, peatland, sea kelp, or solar panels or something like that. Insetting is about understanding what can the business do to either create more nature, more sustainable urban drainage systems, grey water systems, or develop product lines that use sustainable materials, so bio-based combinations of materials to make things differently, to use things differently. But it can also be to buy the goods and services from companies who are doing that, if your company isn't able to do that in the first place.
Okay, so it's basically like, tell me if I got this correctly, bringing nature into your business or operational model?
In that regard, I think it's about understanding how would nature run your business. What is your business doing? You know, if it's doing ventilation, then it works like a lung. You know, how does nature use the lung and the different capacities and in operations that it does in order to become more biomimetic, so reflective of nature. Everything in nature has been refined and designed over and over. And I've been particularly inspired by the work of Janine Baez and the 3.8 group, which is 3.8 billion years of R&D which nature has done to arrive at all of the different things. So like Velcro or zips are both biomimetic types of products. They've used instances of that. The bullet train is using the beak of a kingfisher. You know, it's like learning from nature as to how you build it in.